Shattered Star Games. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Shattered Star Games back over at ShatteredStarGames.com. I am Shattered Star Actual, back giving you a list of what we're doing today. We're doing a rundown on October 7th, Wednesday, 2015. 3 days, approximately 72 hours from my birthday. So, any gifts, just go ahead and shower them on over. All right. On to the next. So, today we're going to go and review some of the new stuff we got today. Number one on the list is something I thought you guys might like. Elite Dangerous, a game that I've been reviewing and previewing for the last month or so, has been released today officially on Xbox One. So go out there and pick it up, guys. Make sure that you pick up the game. It is a downloadable game from the Xbox Live Marketplace today. Also today, we're getting Star Wars Battlefront beta. So I'm going to be participating in the beta. So if you guys want to come over and add me as a friend, we all can come together and do some Star Wars Battlefront beta. Also today, Destiny is Taken King is out. Actually came out last week before last. So it's a pretty good DLC pack, add-on. I don't know whatever you call it, standalone. I think Taken King is great. Definitely better than the last two DLCs that came out for the Destiny total game. Okay. Next, I'd like to cover some other news. Let's see here. What was I saying the other day? I want to give you guys a little bit of insight on some of these games that I think that are going to be pretty cool for the next season. Sleeper's Quest, that is a new one. Okay, that's for Destiny. That's a new gun that they're doing here, the Sleeper's Quest. Metal Gear Online has been released, and Far Cry Primal been announced, and I guess that's pretty much it for that amount. Oh yeah, also WWE 15. A lot of people are getting real excited about that. A buddy of mine has just picked it up, so I'll have a review ready for you guys probably next week on that. I need to dive into it thoroughly. All right. Now, as far as what we want to go over today, I'm thinking Elite Dangerous is one of the bigger stories today since it's being released today. CQC championships are also available, so those close quarter combats, you guys want to check them out. Elite Dangerous is available for download today. Close quarter combat is a little more of a deathmatch type feel instead of a wide open world type, you know what I mean, deal. As far as the space combat is concerned, it's kind of harder to run when you're in a close quarter combat. So some of the people who aren't so hyped up for an open world game may actually get some type of play out of the close quarter combat of the Elite Dangerous. So be sure that if you downloaded it, go over to CQC. Matchmaking is fixed now, so you should be able to catch a game pretty much no time. What else are we doing today? Oh yeah, I also want to just talk about Elite Dangerous in general. In general, Elite Dangerous is one of the best games I've seen released to Xbox One. This is for all the publishers out there that sometimes come through and check out the channel, check out the video. I want you publishers to remember this. Don't say that we need another Call of Duty 25 or another 2K26 or Madden 17 or 18 and Madden 25. You know, nothing wrong with these games. I love sports games and I do review sports games as well. But, and there's a big but here. Okay, and the only reason I'm putting this here and I'm telling you guys this is because I'm pushing this for the publishers, and I know how publishing is. You have to go on track record of stuff that's already sold and that has an installed player base. However, Elite Dangerous being in a startup game that actually was kickstarted, and it was a successful Kickstarter from a publisher that already had a track record of releasing games in this genre and massive games, and also with a tenure like Frontier. I think that in the long run, that these games can become a staple of console gaming. And due to the fact that it wants to become a staple, then more so than, let's say, like a sports game or an annual game that comes out every year. Nothing's wrong with that. But when you have a game that's expanding, you expand it instead of just releasing a new title every year for $60. I think that there's something to say about that type of game. Now, we know that those are two different genres of games, and we also know that these games can be quite costly to produce. However, a game like Elite Dangerous, where it basically is a game that doesn't force you to do one thing. In a sports game, we know what the ultimate goal is: to win the game. Win the game by playing defense, by playing offense, by playing special teams, transition in basketball, in order to win. You have strategies, and you have overall strategies, and you have tactical matchups. And this can also affect your gameplay versus a player versus a computer opponent. I think that is definitely something that is great. However, in games like Elite Dangerous, where it's a space sim, a universe simulator, and also a flight sim, space sims telling us how flight. I don't know how they would say that. It's an MMO to the point where it's massively multiplayer online, but it's not a traditional RPG. So, your character doesn't really gain skills. You yourself gain the skills by playing the game, and then by attaining credits and then spending the credits on a particular setup, a particular build, and then using that build to gain more credits, and using that build to better your tactical prowess on the game. And you can do anything. The game doesn't force you to do anything. When you're starting out, it gives you X amount of credits to your ship, and it just throws you out there in the melee of getting the job done. So I do like those type of games where it doesn't tell you a lot. It doesn't walk you through it, so you're not on a rail. And I think that these type of games should be produced more, due to the fact that nowadays we do have a cookie cutter culture. I mean, all the movies nowadays, they don't force you to think it's all cookie cutter. A 5-year-old child could do better in some of these cases. The games are cookie cutter. A lot of these, I don't want to go names here, but I could say Call of Duty, and it's a lot of them. I know Call of Duty gets a lot of flack, and I'm not against any of you Call of Duty players, but it's just a Twitch type gameplay where, not actually Twitch TV, Twitch in terms of twitching, Twitch. You have to, I'm twitching, like, oh, that's funny, you shot me. That type of gameplay. I mean, I guess it's effective for 10-year-old children, but I'm a bit of a strategy gamer myself, and some of these Twitch style gameplays, and just this kill, death, respawn, kill, death, respawn, kill, death, respawn. It's just not interesting to me. The stories are bland. They've been used. And it's, once again, that cookie cutter gameplay. And I just wish that these developers and these publishers could make something smarter. Everyone's complaining about the world's going to crap. The world's going to hell in a handbasket. Kids are stupid. The new generation is being challenged less and less and less. It's the iPhone generation, the smartphone generation, where smarter the phone gets, the dumber the user gets. I mean, I can remember when I was growing up, I actually had to be a hacker, and a white hat hacker, They wear a black hat, white hat. I can try to help in the mission of my hacking. And it actually taught me how to be a better computer engineer. Well, nowadays, people just want to hack the game or look on a YouTube video to figure out how to hack a game, but it's technically not even hacking. I guess you would say that would be freaking with a P, not with an F. That's two different words. To gain more popularity, to troll people online, to have more money than someone else, instead of actually doing something else or competing. People don't want to compete anymore. They just want to get a quick scope kill, or someone wants to get this overpowered gun, or someone wants to be, the best cheater. And I guess that's okay, but in this new world of everyone wants instant gratification, everyone wants a cookie cutter game that they can pick up and automatically master in 2 seconds. I think, and in the smartphone generation, in the insatiable instant gratification society that we live in today, I think games like Elite Dangerous broaden the spectrum of thinking. I think movies should be made in the big view, like Stanley Kubrick. I love Space Odyssey, 2001: Space Odyssey. You will never see movies like that coming out of Hollywood anymore. You'll see these constant sequels and these movies that are pandering to one particular political view or another, not something that actually makes you think. It's so hard to get people to think these days with a smartphone in your hand, where you can Google and YouTube anything it is that you want to see or do or learn about. Now, nothing is wrong with that, but I'm just saying we need to force, as a community, as a gamer community, as a people, as a nation, and as an international community, on more creative things. And that's just all I have to say for today. I want some of the cookie cutter stuff to stop, and people that are in a position to do something about it, publishers, developers, and even fans and gamers. If you have a problem with this, or you agree with me, and Call of Duty can be saved. A game like Call of Duty can be saved. Enough people get on their forums and say, hey, I want to broaden this experience. I want more than just kill, death, respawn, kill, death, respawn. And maybe that's all you guys want when you play Call of Duty, and that's fine too. And all I'm saying is just let's broaden the base of games so that we can have a better learning experience for the younger generation. And just we can foster better titles just by people supporting some of the more critical, creative thinking games out there that aren't the AAA mainstay game. I wouldn't say Elite Dangerous is a AAA, but in certain aspects it is. The graphics, the entirety of the game. However, the promotion, definitely not AAA promotion. But it is. That's not taking away anything from the gameplay or the actual game itself. So that's just a little bit of insight from me, Shattered Star, over at ShatteredStarGames. If you guys didn't know, I am a game developer as well, so I do get a little serious about this stuff. I'm a computer engineer as well, and when I see stuff getting dumbed down, I just take it personally. So let's try to keep creative spirit in everything that we do, and I'm going to get back to playing games here and creating games and just doing normal creative things on the daily. So my birthday is on the 10th, so anybody wants to wish me a happy birthday, wish me a happy birthday. If you don't want to wish me a happy birthday, that's cool too. So thanks guys for coming checking us out. Once again, check us out at ShatteredStarGames.com. Visit us on YouTube at ShatteredStarGames and also on Twitter at SStarGames. All right? Thanks for checking us out. Elite Dangerous released today. Go and pick it up on Microsoft Xbox Live Marketplace. So thanks guys. Check us out, ShatteredStarGames.com. ShatteredStarGames.